Yeah, he's gonna be staying with. He's gonna be staying after he gets done with this B&B. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I work. I actually.
And he's going to get a job, and he's going to help pay for the food and the lights and all that, right?
Yes.
Or I want you to slap him upside his head right now.
Yeah.
In a month, if he's being a deadbeat, are you going to slug him in the face for me? Yeah,
you got it.
Hey, we can make money that way. I tell you what, Mike, if you don't get a job in the next month and start contributing, how about I pay you $5,000 to knock your teeth out? We can sign a contract.
I'd rather have my teeth. It's going to cost a lot more than $5,000 to fix my teeth.
Well, no, it'll be legal and lawful. I mean, in some states it might be illegal, but I'll knock your teeth out for 10 grand. How's that sound? Just the front teeth. How about I break your nose? Well, I tell you, it was just a few days ago that we had Mike Rotondo here in studio with us. He's the 30-year-old that last week got evicted out of his parents' house. And my point was, let's humanize him. And I still gave him a stiff talking to here about baby bird getting out of the nest. But I said, listen, we pay, really it's billions a year for taxpayer-paid abortions, taxpayer-paid for sex changes, all this stuff. And billions and billions for anchor babies. Illegal aliens from all over the world come in, or they come in on work visas or travel visas and have their babies here from China, Mexico, you name it. That's never demonized or attacked as freeloading or lazy or bad. At least he was doing it with his parents, and that's still bad enough. But I'd rather have my kids with me at 30 than suicided or something, or Lord knows what, or on the street on drugs. The point is that I gave him a stiff talking to, but I wanted to get those other talking points in on the back of his story, because then I could get hundreds of newspapers to quote me saying, he's not a welfare queen compared to these people on a Richter scale. He's a 2 or a 3, whereas the anchor babies are a 10. Or these big corporations, anchor babies are like a 9. Google, Facebook, Twitter, paying no tax, having the laws written where they pay no tax, basically, and then lecturing middle-class people they're not paying enough taxes, that is like an 11. So there's the headline of your radio listener. I'll read it to you from USA Today. Hundreds of publications picked it up, and we got that point in over the media. Could you guys put the USA Today back up for me just real quick? Thanks. That 30-year-old man finally moves out of his parents' house thanks to Alex Jones. Well, thanks to the listeners, thanks to the producers getting him in here. It was just a great way, one of those little golden moments where I had an idea, I did it, we grabbed control of it, it blew up. Kind of like I knew that when Hillary couldn't open the can of pickles, so they already had it open in a can of pickles, a jar of pickles, a glass jar that they pop. And I knew that everyone would know they popped. I knew they'd make, I was sitting there at the breakfast table after I worked out with Pat Riley at my house at like 9 in the morning, about to come into the office. And I'm sitting there, and this is a couple of years ago, obviously in the middle of the campaign, 2 years ago. And I said, I got an idea. And I went and got a jar of pickles out of the deal. It was actually a couple of them. And I tested one. I said, see how it pops? With Hillary, it doesn't pop. And I said, on air, you'd hear it pop. They're going to think this is stupid. They're going to pick it up. It's going to be all over the news. And then everyone's going to pop the pickles and know that it was fake for her, that she, and he was like, really? You think that'll be big? And I said, watch. It's those little golden juices where you just have this idea spontaneously. It follows through. You hijack the news cycle. And we did it again with Mike Rotondo. So, Mike, thanks for helping us get millions of dollars of free advertising here at Infowars.com. Now you're learning capitalism, or maybe you already knew it, but you thought it was generous, the $3,000. I think it was well worth it. So thank you for being involved in this, my friend.
Thank you for the $3,000 that's made it so that I can move out without going on the street.
Who is this Jedi you're with?
I'm Tony. I actually went to Mike's house because he lives around the corner from where I stay, because I was watching Infowars. I'm a fan of your show. I was watching Infowars, and I decided to stop by after work one day, and I stopped by, and he wasn't home, but his mother was there. When I told her my last name, she told me, wow, my family has that same exact last name. And through a conversation, I ended up finding out that me and Mike are cousins, and that I did not even know that until that day. So she told me to stop.
You guys do have a family resemblance. What is the Rotondo name? What's the lineage of that?
Well, mine's Mastro Pool. Would have been Mastro Paulo, but it's Mastro Pool. His mother's, I believe, father's.
That was my mother's side.
Your mother's, yeah, your mother's father's.
My mother's father.
Yes, so I believe it's that, James. Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, but just both of you. I'm a Heinz 57. Tell me what your backgrounds are. That's interesting.
I'm Italian, Irish, German, and we have a little bit of I believe my sister just did ancestry.
So you have you have a powerful liver.
Huh?
You have a powerful liver.
Oh, yeah, stuff, yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, but basically, if people ask me, it's just Irish Italian.
Well, there you go. So it turns out you guys are distantly related, so you come over and helped him. Where are you now, Mike? I mean, you've moved out now.
Right now, we are in Tony here's sister's son's house, or son's room.
My sister's house. This is my nephew's room.
He's got the camera and the microphone. And
no, I understand. I'm saying, where are you moving? You're like in a hotel room or something? When are you going to get in your own little baby bird nest? I'm
going into an Airbnb for the next week or so, but Tony here said that after that I can stay with him for a long term, Well,
that's nice of Tony. And you get a job. Maybe you guys can be reporters or something. What I'm asking you is, though, don't you want to get your own nest? Because, when you bring girls over or anything, you don't want,
Girls, but then you gotta take them out. You gotta buy the movie and then you come back and nothing's done. And you didn't get anything done.
I don't know. Tell them you're liberal and they're racist so they don't buy you dinner. You got to try that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, Mike, you got to give to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can also go Dutch or whatever they call it. Is that what it's called where both people pay?
Yeah, or I could go out with a woman who has very strong beliefs for women's rights. And
well, when I was a teenager, there were some housewives in the neighborhood that bought. They take me out to dinner and stuff. Just because I was helping them paint their toenails.
That's true.
Right.
But that's a bit about it for... Yeah, go ahead.
Was that a secret up until now?
No, I'm joking. You think I'm really that cool? Let's get serious. Here, all I'm just saying is well, you have a baby. And we want to get you back on your feet so you can get, reunited with your ex, at least the point to be with your son, right?
But that's not related to that. You can't take a father who's involved with a child out of that child's life.
But if you got a job and you're back on your feet again, the court will let you start being with your son again. That's how that works.
I disagree. I think that your child is a right, and your child's right to a father is a right.
Well, listen, I'm sure you got screwed over. I'm saying they won't be able to stop you if you basically said the court adjudicated you as having a screw loose. I'm saying prove them wrong. Hey, listen, I'm not, Mike, do you think I might be just a little bit smart? I'm not even that smart. I'm trying to give you basic advice. What's your buddy's name again? What's your name again, brother? Tony, an Infowars listener. Can you get some sense into this guy?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be staying after he gets done with this B&B. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I work. And
he's gonna get a job, and he's gonna help pay for the food and the lights and all that, right?
Yes.
Or I want you to slap him upside his head right now.
Yeah.
In a month, if he's being a deadbeat, are you gonna slug him in the face for me?
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, we can make money that way. I tell you what, Mike. If you don't get a job in the next month and start contributing, how about I pay you $5,000 to knock your teeth out? We can sign a contract.
I'd rather have my teeth. It's going to cost a lot more than $5,000 to fix my teeth.
Well, no, it'll be legal and lawful. I mean, in some states it might be illegal, but I'll knock your teeth out for 10 grand. How's that sound? Just the front teeth. How about I break your nose? I'm just joking. I'm just getting a soundbite.
Yeah.
Mike, I actually like you. You know what I think we're going to do with you and Tony? I think we're going to both hire you guys as auxiliary reporters. How's that sound?
I would love that personally because I like your show. Me personally, I would love that.
I like your show too. I just don't think I'm a reporter type person.
Hey, if I say you are and you want to make money, and use your noggin. Tony, it's a package deal. I want you guys out there. I'm going to send you both to cover the Swedish bikini team.
That will do that. Do that for free.
I'm in.
I'm thinking about going into comedy. All right, no, I'm serious. I'm gonna make you guys top sponsors of the Swedish bikini team this year, and I'll have you both there as oil boys. We'll be right back.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
I'm a nasty woman.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
You just saw a short excerpt of the full interview we did with this notable awakened human. If you want to see the full unedited interview, go to Infowars Interviews online. We have links below, and we have links to the side to our other channels, but the full interviews are being posted to Infowars Interviews online on YouTube and other platforms. And you can always find the full live transmission at Infowars.com/show.
Climb to the top of the food chain with Alpha Power by Infowars Life. For those who want to increase testosterone and energy levels. Most men know that testosterone levels begin to decline starting around 30 at a rate of about 1 to 2% per year. This drop can show signs such as fatigue, low energy, low sex drive, and muscle loss. Alpha Power is packed with some of the most potent and clinically tested ingredients on the market. The secret is in the synergistic blend of ancient ingredients that have been concentrated into their most potent forms, including Uricoma longifolia, originally from Malaysia, maca root from Peru, horny goatweed from China, and tribulus from India. Reach your alpha male potential with Alpha Power. Head to InfoWarsLife.com and secure your bottle today.